Now, let's talk more about Bronson Reed because right before the broadcast ended, we actually got some info on what's going on with the big man. So, Michael Cole and the gang, they revealed that the big man is suffering from a distal bicep tear, and they said that he will be out indefinitely. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's break this down for you guys. As you look at your bicep, right? If you want to make a muscle, that's fine. You can make a muscle. But your muscle in that bicep, there's like two tendons that's in there. All right. You got two tendons that's basically at the shoulder. And there's one tendon that's at the elbow. So again, you got one tendon that's at the elbow, right? And then you got two tendons that's pretty much at the shoulder, right? Kind of goes like that. The distal tear, that means the tendon typically at the elbow was partially or completely torn away from the bone, the radius. Okay. So the only way something like that can happen is if there was some type of sudden heavy lifting, trying to catch something heavy, or a forceful pull when the elbow is bent. In the next handful of hours, definitely going into tomorrow, because there's going to be a lot of sharp pain in the front of that elbow. Definitely is going to be a lot of swelling, bruising, most likely some weakness turning the palm. Definitely some weakness when it comes to bending the elbow. Sometimes there could be a visible balling up of the bicep muscle as well. What y'all need to be peeping now is, okay, how bad is this for Bronson Reed? Are we talking about a partial tear or are we talking about a complete tear? Because if it's a partial tear, then that's great. That's like the best fucking outcome because that means that there's still some tendon that's still attached and that it could potentially heal without surgery. But the weakness will remain, right? But the recovery, just really depends how the body responds to the rehabbing and all that. Now, if Bronson is dealing with a complete tear, meaning the tendon is fully detached, surgery then is definitely going to be recommended. As without surgery, the strength loss can be significant, especially the turning the palm. If it's going to be surgical repair for Bronson Reed, then that's going to involve the tendon being reattached to the bone, obviously. Usually that's going to take a couple of weeks for recovery. And it's an outpatient procedure. And then after the surgery, the arm's going to be placed in a brace, gradual motion added over the course of several weeks. And then the strengthening will start, much later. So we could be looking at 4 to 6 months with the guy, anywhere between 3 to 4 to 6 months. So the reason why Michael Cole and the gang are pretty much going with the whole out indefinitely line right now is because the exact severity of the injury, it's still being evaluated. The long-term outlook, if it's a case where he is going to have to get some surgery, high success rate usually, most regain near normal strength. There definitely will be a slight strength difference that will remain. A re-rupture, very rare, but it's also possible.